Zimbabwe's land reform myths and realities, voices from the field. Mr. Nago was an electrician, having studied for a degree in the UK, but left everything to become a sugarcane farmer. He was allocated 66 hectares on Fair Range Farm in Chirezi district, which was divided among 4 beneficiaries during land reform. There was some irrigation infrastructure in place, but previously the farm's full potential had not been fully exploited. Mr. Nago was keen to show what was possible.
I was born in 1945 at Gutu, and then did my primary education, secondary education. Then I had a stint with the PTC for 11 years. After that, I left. After 11 years, I quit my job. I went to the UK to do my electrical engineering until 1981. I went in 1976 up to 1981. When I came back, I found this land reform program being talked about. So I went into business as a general dealer and a miller in Chikombezi area where my father owns a farm. And then in 2000, when the land reform program was in progress, I also submitted my forms, application forms, and then it came out in 2002 December. I received my offer letter in 2003, and then I came here in July 2003. Now my farm here is sort of a prime farm. There's nothing, there was no cane in this area. It was all bush. So I've got 66 hectares of prime land undeveloped. So we started stamping the trees and then planting maize. And then after that, in 2007, I got injured, got scraped by a wire, and I spent about 12 months in hospital. After that, in 2008, I came back to the farm here. And then we started clearing land again with bushes and land preparation. We planted horticulture. That's the thing that brought us some relief in the form of money. Now, because of the economic situation, there was nothing we could do. And then in 2009, at the start of the multi-currency environment, we also went into producing vegetables and tomatoes. That's the one that started us. And then after that, we started clearing land and preparing for cane production. And but the difficult part of it is that, farmers and bankers, they don't want to help a beginner. It's a very difficult situation if you're a beginner. But eventually, we managed to plant on our own 1 hectare, this crop, and then the other crop, another hectare again, and then another 30 hectare. Eventually, we managed to get some help from Hippo Valley at the far end. When we called them up to come and see our crop, that's when they started giving us fertilizer, but it was only top dressing, and that was that, because everything else we had done it. Now, the problem is if we try to get finance, the bankers, they don't trust us black people. They say we are risky people. And then if we go to any other people, Hippo Valley itself, they don't want anybody who hasn't got cane already in the field. And the giving of their credit loans, they were starting with 3 months, then they went up to 6 months. Now CBZ is now offering 12 months, which is far much better. But I was there last month trying to get some money to polish up my cane. They told me we have stopped until May. So, it's a hindrance to us as farmers. You can't get anything unless you've got something. That's why we are already here now. But why I went to the UK and came back, the problem is that I couldn't work because myself, I was born a farmer and I enjoy farming. That's why after even my degree in the UK, I never worked. I always went into farming. Now, the only thing that's helping us now are the associations, the sugar associations. Now, I am a member of the Zimbabwe Sugarcane Development Association, which was formed in 2009 on the 5th of March. We have engaged Hippo Valley, we have engaged the minister, we have engaged all the parastatals, ZINWA and the ZESA board, so that the farmers can pay, at a given time, because we only produce one crop in 12 months. So in between here, we don't have anything. So we are working with the ZSDA. I'm a member of the ZSDA. I'm an executive member of the ZSDA. So I've got quite a wide knowledge about ZINWA matters. So at the moment, things are looking up on the bright side. Even Hippo Valley itself, we've engaged it. And we are working now cordially. We are understanding each other. There was that great mistrust in the beginning because these are the farms of their kith and kin. So now we are trying to do away with all that and let's work as farmers to produce the cane, because cane is a very important crop to Zimbabwe. It's a lot of inputs there, but when you produce it, it's got to help a lot of Zimbabweans. In that, we are now going to have fuel from cane. We're going to have sugar, we're going to have fuel, which is going to lessen the burden on the government itself. It's so unfortunate that the government itself can't help us at the moment because they haven't got anything at all. That's the problem. If they had money to pump into the sugar industry, really we could be somewhere now by this time. But it's so unfortunate that they haven't got the money at the moment. At the moment, I've got 3 hectares of new cane. So now I'm going to be cutting this cane this year. I'm expecting about $20,000 US. I won't get anything less than that because the field is quite good, the crop is excellent. After that, I've got to probably hire a caterpillar to clear my 66 hectares of lands. I will start gradually, not all at once, but I'll start gradually, clearing all that 66 hectares and planting new cane. By so doing, I'll be expanding my income base and I'll be also expanding my contribution to the economy of Zimbabwe.
Voices from the field have clearly shown that land reform was not a total failure. Beneficiaries were not just political cronies. There has been considerable investment in the settlement. The rural economy has not collapsed. Problems and difficulties remain, but the future looks bright.
Mama Zimbabwe.